Welcome to this series of short videos whose goal is to introduce you to the operation of Nspire CX Graphing Calculator. In this video we will investigate further the menus and tools available in the graphing app. Recall that since Nspire is document-based and menu-driven, we need to open a new document. So turn on your Nspire, go to the home screen, and open a new document. This can be done in one of two ways. Either move the arrow to the new document and press the clicker, or simply press the number 1. Let's add a graphs page. Press the number 2. Observe that the function notation f1 of x is shown in the entry line at the top of the page. Enter the function f1 of x equals x squared. To see the graph, press enter. Suppose we wish to edit the function f1 of x. Notice the entry line is now hidden. To recall the entry line, press Control and the letter G. I like to think of this as Control Get. Notice F2 appears. Press the up arrow to see F1 and edit your function. So let's use the function negative 2x squared and press enter. Note, you may also edit your function by double-clicking on the equation showing on the screen and edit. Try using the double-click method to edit your function to be f1 of x equals x squared plus 50. Press enter. What did you observe? Can you explain why? What is the value of y, or f of x, when x is 0? Note that the window is set to show values of y between negative 6.67 and positive 6.67. We need to adjust the window to take into account the range of the function. Since the Nspire is document-based and menu-driven, the tools for the graphing app are found under the menu key. Press menu and choose window zoom or press number 4. Choose window settings. Since the minimum value of your function is 50, let's set y min to be equal to 49 and y max to be equal to 60, and say OK. Notice your graph is now observable. Please note that these methods will rescale the axis and may not maintain the 1-to-1 aspect ratio. For example, a circle may not appear to be round. Remember, you must always take the domain and range of your function into account when using the graphing application. Let's insert a new page. Recall the big 3 keys. The doc key controls the structure of the document. So press doc, choose insert or press 4, and choose 2 for a new page. Since we want another graphing page, choose 2 again. The graphing application is now page 1.2 of the document. You can move between pages by pressing the Control and either the left arrow or the right arrow. Note that the function f2 is shown in the entry line. If you wish to look at the function f1, press the up arrow. Scroll back down to F2 and enter F2 of x equals sine x. This can be done in two ways. Either use the trig key and select sine, completing x parentheses, or by typing directly sin parentheses x parentheses. Press enter to see the graph. Now let's change the window to a domain of negative 2 pi to 2 pi. Press Menu, choose Window, and Window Settings. For x-min, let's enter negative 2, and pi can be found down in the bottom left of the calculator. Select pi and press enter, and then enter 2 pi. 2, and then use the pi again. Press OK to see the graph. Now let's return to page 1 of the document. Press Control and left arrow, and we see the graph of F1. Let's trace the function. Remember that the tools for the graphing application can be found under the Menu tool key. Press Menu, choose Trace and Graph Trace. A spider appears on the graph. Use the touchpad to move the spider left or right to trace the function. Press click or enter to permanently fasten a point and its coordinates on the graph. Note the x or y coordinate of that point can be edited by clicking the entry and typing in a new value. Some functions can be actively manipulated by grabbing and dragging the curve. Use the touchpad arrow keys to move the pointer close to the function. One of two types of cursors will appear. A two-directional arrow stretches the function. A four-directional arrow translates the function. Place the pointer near the graph until the two-directional arrow appears. Grab the graph by pressing the Control clicker and use the touchpad keys to drag the curve. Note the representation of the function will change as the graph is manipulated. This is the end of the tutorial on graphing. Check for other Nspire videos on the website.